With the unfortunate cancellation of the Malcolm Wilson Rally, the Rallynuts stages would become round 2 of the BTRDA Rally Championship, a new event on the BTRDA calendar this season, but using some familiar stages as far as the crews were concerned. Stephen Petch leads the crews away this weekend with last round winner Paul Bird second on the road. Matt Edwards and Luke Francis both looking to make up for their unfortunate results on the opening round of the series. Onto the opening stages of the day then, and it would be an ideal start for Matt Edwards and Darren Garrett. They needed to get their championship back on track after ripping a wheel off at the first round, and clearly there was no questioning the pace in that Fiesta R5, taking 23 seconds of a lead by the end of the 4th stage of the day.
40, 1 left in, 40, go 4 left minus in, 130, flats 5 right minus, 100, 6 left in, okay, over bump 40 down, right tightens 4 in, okay, then 40 turn square left, and it tightens, stay in, and 1 right in, and left max 40, left max in 80, 5 left in long, slowing for hairpin right minus.
And it would be a good start too for Luke Francis and John Roberts. They needed some points on the board, and it was looking good for that brief so far. Second place for now, 17 seconds the advantage in that position. After taking maximum points on the opening round, it would be a slightly slower start for Paul Bird and Jack Morton this time out. Third place for now, but they would certainly be pushing into the afternoon if we know this pair well enough. Hugh Hunter and Rob Fagg, another pair we know pretty well. They were trying hard all morning, as was characteristic of them. They end this half of the day just outside our podium places with 4th place. A good start to the rally and only 9 seconds off that podium. It's early frustration for Stephen Petch and Michael Wilkinson. A wrong tyre choice meaning that they don't get the start that they'd have wanted. 5th place at the midway point in the day, 10 seconds back from Hunter. They had almost a minute to the lead, so victory was looking in doubt this weekend, and they had it all to do. Julian Reynolds and Patrick Walsh, meanwhile, make another good start on their second outing in the R5 Fiesta. 2 seconds back from Petch at this stage and 6th on the overall leaderboard. Our 2016 BTRDA champions, Charlie Payne and Carl Williamson, would be a little way off the lead, but they were back, and that's the main thing. A few seconds back from Reynolds up ahead as well, 24 seconds to be exact. They end the morning with 7th place overall. Dylan Davies and Cleon Williams make a good start to the rally, leading the way in the B13 class at this stage from 8th place on the overall leaderboard. And they will be just 4 seconds back on the results to Martin and Dawn England, the pair going well to stay inside the top 10 by the midpoint of the rally. Rounding out the top 10 now would be the iconic Escort Cosworth of Ian Joel and Graham Wood. Some spectacular driving, giving some entertainment on the stages, as well as putting in some times to match. In the classes outside the top 10, it would be the lead in the NR4 battle for Russ Thompson and Andy Murphy. They open up half a minute of a lead in that class, something we don't usually see in this competitive category. And chasing them down on the results would be this man, Tom Norton, with Will Rogers alongside, second in the class, just behind on the overall times as well. And for Dan Moss and Sam Allen, the gap would be a little bigger. They end the morning with 3rd place in the class, a few places back in 14th overall. And rounding out the top of the classes in the Gold Star would be Lee Burgess and Gareth Price, the pair lying 3rd in the B13 class. There was some attrition early on. We lose Matthew Hurst and Declan Deere early in the rally. They roll down a steep bank in the opening stage of the day. Thankfully, both crew okay, but that couldn't be said for the car. So we are midway through the day then. It's a North Wales dominated leaderboard, but would that change through the afternoon stages? Let's see. On to those afternoon stages then here at the Rallynuts stages, and there'd be no change in the B13 result for Lee Burgess and Gareth Price. 3rd place in the class would be theirs at the finish. And there'd be no change in the NR4 class either. Dan Moss and Sam Allen continuing to hold on to 3rd place in the class, 13th place overall as well. For Tom Norton and Will Rogers, it would be 2nd, a welcomed result given the retirement at the opening round in Llandudno. They get themselves some much needed points on the board though. Frustratingly for this man, Ian Joel, Graham Wood alongside, it was also a place lost overall, ending the rally with 11th place, but they do manage to keep hold of 2nd in the B13 class. Russ Thompson and Andy Murphy move up to round out the top 10 in the second half of the day. And of course, they keep hold of their lead in the NR4 class to take maximum points this weekend. And it would be a class win too for Dylan Davies and Cleon Williams. They take the B13 class this weekend as well as 9th on the overall leaderboard. Martin and Dawn England keep up the pace in the afternoon to take 8th place overall. A good result for the pair this weekend. Previous champions Charlie Payne and Carl Williamson aren't able to make any more positions up on the results here at round 2 though. They don't lose any either though, which could be crucial for that championship campaign, ending the rally with that 7th place overall. It will be another good result though for Julian Reynolds and Patrick Walsh. They end the rally with 6th place overall, putting them 4th in the championship standings after this rally.
Brake and hairpin right. Into. Short hairpin left. Into. 6 left, 80. Brake right into crest and tight 6 left late. Into. 4 right, 100. Crest into tight 3 left long. Brake into. Turn square left. Square right, brake and 6 left bumpy, 80, 1 left request, 100.
There's no change for Stephen Petch and Michael Wilkinson through the final stages either. They settle for that 5th place, and with times so close, their earlier tyre choice could have been the difference in that and a podium position. For Hugh Hunter and Rob Fagg, it will be 4th to end the rally this weekend. A good result that secures them 3rd in the championship points tally. Paul Bird and Jack Morton were unable to take the maximum points again here at round 2. They do, though, finish with a podium place in 3rd, keeping them 4 points ahead on the championship points going into the next round. Our top 2 places would all be about proving a point. Luke Francis and John Roberts completing the rally without incident, taking 2nd place on only their 2nd competitive outing in the WRC Fiesta. A great result for the pair and some much needed points. And the same could be said for Matt Edwards and Darren Garrett, putting right the non-score on the opening round to take maximum points here. Matt claiming his first ever BTRDA victory. So confirmation then of the results at the end of the rally. Victory may have been welcome, but there was a long way to go before that climb to the overall championship leaderboard was complete. Round 3 of the championship stays in Wales for the Plains Rally on the 12th of May. We will, of course, be there to bring you all of the action. In the meantime, check out our social media for videos of the other categories on the Rallynuts stages. Thank you for watching Special Stage.